Wa barakatuh, and welcome back, brothers and sisters. And as always, I'm delighted to introduce our guest for today, who is Sister Rukhsana, and she's an author. She's in Canada, and she is our regular guest on the program. So, hello, sister. How are you today? Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. It's great to see you again. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, thank you.
We're talking about Asiya, may Allah have mercy on her, wife of the Pharaoh. And one of the things that I was saying earlier in the program was that Allah didn't bless her with children, but she blessed her, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed her with something far, far greater. And that was a baby, Musa, who then became a prophet. So what can we learn from this in terms of, for women who can't have children, to sort of look for something better, because we just never know what's going to come. We might think that the situation is terrible, but what Allah then gives us later is far greater than we could ever imagine.
I think the story of Asiya doesn't even it doesn't center that much on her motherhood, her situation of motherhood, but rather her own personality and character and her courage. I think, honestly, when I was a kid and I used to hear the stories of the Sahabas and the prophets and how Prophet Muhammad was the best of men and Asiya was the best of women, I always felt, well, that means that the best has already been taken. What can I do as, I can never measure up to these people already, because Allah already said that these are the best. But I think what you have to do in this kind of situation is be a little bit humble and know that they're best for a reason, that they were tested in ways that inshallah we will not be tested. And they passed their tests and they showed their immense courage and conviction of belief. And so we can use them as examples, just even to be courageous enough to speak truth to power. Because right now we're in a situation where tyrants are ruling all over the world, even within the Muslim world. We have a lot of tyrants. And part of the struggle, the jihad, is to speak truth, whether, to power and to speak truth. And that power could even be within our family, within people in our family that we disagree with, and we're trying to speak truth. I mean, politely and in a kind way, but still speaking the truth. And often that gives other people the courage to speak the truth. I mean, I don't think I could ever aspire to do what Asiya did, but we just have to, even within our limited world, be truthful and stand for what's right.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. It's absolutely right, because we can't match up to those standards. It's just impossible. We're not a special in that way. But